Hello, Jetbuns. How are you all today? It's a lovely, beautiful Saturday afternoon. At least over here it is. It's lovely weather. And I'm not outside of it. It is hello. Baxter Crook barging on in. How am I doing? How are you doing? How is everyone doing? I'm doing alright. That's what I can. This is hello, Peach. Yeah, I'm just doing alright. Not much is. Oh, yeah, been a bit bleh. Need to get some shit sorted, but otherwise fine. Otherwise good. Otherwise dandy. Just nothing to complain about, but not much to say either. There's like shit going on, but no one wants to fucking talk about that. I do kind of like feel kind of awkward time being like well, I mean, it's always an awkward time, but just like in these times when you're kind of like expected to make sure you're a good welcoming space to marginalized people these days, because everyone's so bloody paranoid about their favorite creator being actually a Nazi, and it's like, I want to like, I feel like I'm also, it's like hard, it's difficult. It's like feels like there's like a social pressure to like be very loud and supportive of a lot of things, but I'm a coward. It's hard, it's difficult. It's a big problem with the world right now. You're just like, oh, you gotta make sure that everyone knows that you're not a bad person, but I'm scared of saying something wrong on that front. Like, I hope just my general existence keeps, I'd like to think that just being who I am keeps, like, bad actors and that kind of shit away, but you can never be sure. Like, I do worry sometimes that I might be a little too soft with some people sometimes, but I think by over worrying, I think I'm just being over anxiety a bit. His streamer, why are you silent? It's just like the budget deficit. Well, you see, budget deficit is a problem of the I don't know economics. That's another thing. It's like I don't like, as much as I want to like weigh in on all these heavy topics, I don't want to be like. There's also the problem of like, oh, I'm not like well educated enough. There's a lot of problem. People, very well-meaning people, who will say things or share things without being like properly informed, and it's kind of less like that can lead to its own problems. And I'm really scared of like it might seem wild in today's world, but I have a very strong belief about like properly citing sources before I'm doing things. It was kind of like drilled into me when I was doing my physics degree at university. They were very, very upfront about. They were very, very yeah. You have amateur economic advice on a daily basis. Yeah, I'm just a coward. I'm a coward by not claiming that I know everything. I'm just generally smart. I'm not like I don't know shit about economics. I'm just a generally smart person. I could know lots of shit about economics, but I choose not to because that would make me very stressed, I think. Not that I'm on, but like I'm generally already very stressed anyway. But yeah, like I had when I was at university, like the habit of always checking sources, always providing proper sources and citing everything properly drilled into me then, and then seeing people share like complete hearsay and like having the urge to share that complete hearsay myself is just like like I know it's like I can understand why people do it because I want to do it. I want to like I see some thing like when people were talking about how Valve had there was a supposed password leak at Valve that turns out to be completely poorly sourced and just basically made up. And there was a big scare about that, and it's like, It's the temptation because your brain is like, oh, I have to tell people about this potential danger, but then it's like, what is the source of this potential danger? Where is this coming from? Like, it's hard. It's in today's day and age, it's very hard to find things that are properly sourced, especially because at some point you get like, because searching for things is hard, even on like a non-fucked search engine. Searching for things is hard because websites have been designed to grab your search results, and so yeah, Valve would, but like as I said, it's one of those things that you kind of get shocked about it, and then you don't really think properly, and there's a lot of people just don't know. It's a lot of things people take for granted is just how these things work, even though there's definitely due process involved. Yeah, it's just like it's hard, and then it's like, oh, you hear some story about someone being harassed, and like, oh, you want to tell that person being harassed, but I don't actually know anything about that person. Or you get worried about like seeing all those like funding pages asking for donations, and then you have to be worried about how many of those are actually real, and it's we've really kind of fucked really that it's just hard to help people because you can't be sure of what's real anymore. It's like But anyway, enough of that. You know what we can be sure of? Card games. Those exist. One exists, discs that you can play digitally on a decent thing called Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Yeah. Whoop. Cards. Hey. Oh, he's White Dragon. Attack position. Summon Blue Eyes White Dragon without tributing summoning. And I go, yes, it's very, very easy to. There's like a billion effects that special summon the specifically Blue Eyes White Dragon to your field. The whole fucking meta, it's the strongest current meta deck in Master Duel. Is the Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. But anyway, I'll probably be playing a lot of is this Dice Rally event. Kaiba designed this meta. No, Kaiba didn't design this meta, because if Kaiba designed the meta, the deck would be built around having 3 Blue Eyes, where in the actual meta playable version of Blue Eyes, you only actually play 2 copies of the original Blue Eyes White Dragon. Because that's just the optimal deck, because you don't need more than 2. You need... And that makes people like the people are going, oh, that's silly. You gotta have the 3 Blue Eyes. It's like, no, even though it has like super retrained versions of Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon that says it needs 3 Blue Eyes dragons, there's like other cards that like are treated as Blue Eyes White Dragon, or ways to cheat out Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon versions. You don't play the original Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. That card's garbage. Kaiba easily tears up his 3rd Blue Eye so no one can use it against him. But yeah, the silly thing they've got going on right now is this event called Dice Rally, where it's basically every time you duel, you get to roll a dice. Anytime you get like enough points, you get to roll a dice and advance along the board, and the board gives you some effects. So it's it's actually just kind of like nonsense Mario Party arse Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you have effects like, oh, you start with a specific card, or both players draw an additional card at the start, or both players have half their life total. And there's like some deck restrictions. Let's have a look at the deck I'm using. So like this one's it's specifically Fusion XYZ and Link, so you can only use Fusion XYZ and Link monsters, no Synchro. So you can use like obviously normal ones, but no Synchro or Pendulum. Well, you can use Pendulum monsters, but no like actually no. Like is the only extra deck monster type that's not allowed in the deck then Synchro. I don't know. There's not another extra deck monster type I'm missing, right? It's Fusion XYZ and Link are the only one. Oh, and Synchro are the only ones, right? Yeah. But basically, no Synchro, which is big because Synchro monsters play a pretty big part of the meta. So I've been going for what is a Fusion heavy deck, which is Dragon Maids. Love Dragon Maids. And to those who don't know Yu-Gi-Oh that well, Dragon Maids is all about effects of the titular Dragon Maids. They're all dragon girls who are maids, as in the name. And their kind of idea is they have their like humanoid form, which is still a dragon, and then they have their dragon form, and they can. So it's like the humanoid forms at the start of the battle phase, you can bounce them back to hand, and you can then special summon a specific level of dragon, which usually corresponds to their specific dragon form. So like Parlor Dragon Maid, her dragon form is Dragon Maid Lawpaw, but the dragon names are all just like anagrams of their role names. And so like the dragon forms are very high stats, and they have various other effects. And then at the end of the battle phase, you can turn the dragon forms back into their human forms for various effects. And then your big boss monsters being the House Dragon Maid, the fusion monster, so you want to fuse to her, and then get you who gets more dragon monsters, and then when a dragon returns to your hand, like from the Dragon Maid effects X, you can destroy a monster opponent controls, and then House Dragon Maid has her own dragon form, Shio. You can special summon even more Dragon Maids, and can negate, and gives you a negate, which is quite handy. So it's like it's not a particularly super high meta deck because it's like your big end boss monster only has the one negate, but like in limited formats it kind of works pretty well. And it's a pretty, once you start playing it, it's got some pretty decent got a decent amount of yeah, it's easy enough to play because it's just like, oh, I just want to get my big dragon maids out. Because the normal forms do specify levels, so for like Parla can, whilst Lopar is Parla's dragon maid form, she can also like bring out Tinkek, Kitchen dragon maids. Not everyone always includes all the forms of all the dragon maids, but I like us having at least one of them. It's like having the full set at least once. Like like a lot of decks just only have Parla and Chamber Dragon. Chamber Dragon Maid's dragon form isn't in Master Duel yet. She was like only a few months ago now, I think. Her dragon form was released on the Japanese card game. I don't know if it's reached the English card game yet. Probably has. And it'll probably be a few more months before it reaches Master Duel. I can't remember what that does. And yeah, so like you've got Dragon Maid Change Owner is your main fusion spell for getting House Dragon Maid and Dragon Maid Shio out. You know, I've got a few other like dragon-related packages that kind of help out with it. Like there's the bestials because they're always handy to have, especially if you. I don't think there's you can run Blue Eyes in this because Blue Eyes uses a lot of synchro monsters. I don't think Blue Eyes actually works in this with no synchros. But still nice to have the bestials because they're beefy dragon bodies you can use for various other effects. And I've got the Red Eyes, like the kind of like I don't have Red Eyes Max Metal Dragon or fully armed dragon, which you usually have. I've just got 3 copies of Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon as a kind of like sure that's good enough. And it's like, this is kind of just like a neat combo where you play Black Metal Dragon as a 1... as a normal monster, and then you link summon it to a link 1 dragon monster that can try as like, he doesn't have to be Guard Dragon Pissy. I think there's like link dragons that have slightly better effects, but this one, I just used it because it's a rare card. I don't really all of its like the special effect of it isn't actually that useful because I don't have enough link monsters unless I put out Hieratic Seal, which is just a dragon link monster that's good for bringing out other dragons. Like you contribute it to bounce an enemy, bounce a card, is always quite good, and then you special summon 1 dragon monster from your hand or deck, but it has 0 attack, but that's okay because you special summon like a one of the humanoid forms of the dragon maids or something that you don't actually care about its stats, and then it comes to the battle phase, you obviously bounce it back and some big dragon, and it's all good and dandy. There's a lot of nonsense you can do with Hieratic Seal. But yeah, it's like its link effect. This effect doesn't really come up. It's mostly just there to get a Black Metal Dragon into the graveyard so that you can then pull Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon from your deck to your hand, and then you can banish the Guard Dragon Pisty to special summon Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, and then you can special summon 1 dragon monster from your hand or graveyard. And be quite fun because any dragon monster is on, he's also a big beefy dragon himself. And then to go along with the last bit of the extra little package I'm running is the Dark End, Light End dragons, which is the reason why I have these 3 level 8 dragon monsters in the extra deck, even though I can't actually summon any of them because I don't have any Fallen of Albaz in the deck, and I don't have anything that can put monster or trap cards into my monster cards into my spell and trap card zone. But also because picking cards these are like cards I just had already. I didn't actually make these for them because obviously you don't need to have. It doesn't really matter what these level 8 dragons are as long as you have them, so that you can special summon Dark End and Light End by banishing them from your extra deck. Like, why is this still picking up? I have to check that if it's still. Yeah, what's it? I got a fucking cover on the microphone. Why is it still reading that as a hand? Getting annoyed. Sorry. What are you doing? I need to just a moment to open up. What is it? Still. So even with a cover on, it's the microphone still being picked up by the hand tracker somehow. That's annoying. Like, how do I stop that? Other than because I can't really have the hand tracker in the position I have it right now without it not being visible by the microphone. Ah. Is it just because I thought I put a I've got a like a full covering pop filter on it that I thought was going to stop this, but apparently not. Ah. Like the microphone isn't warm or anything, but it definitely comes up as so well, I'll just have to live with it for today. Because I really can't fix it. Because it happens if I have the Calva on or off. I don't know why. Hello, Cramp. Very good. I was just kind of like explaining the deck I'm using for the event. So you like Dark End and Light End both do kind of similar things of you can fusion summon. They can activate a fusion summon, so again getting out House or Shio. They also have a handy like effect like Dark End can blow up a can sacrifice a bit of its attack to blow up a attack position monster. And Light End can no, like slightly less useful, but it's just because it's got a different name, so you can use both Dark End and Light End in a single turn if you have both in your hand. And then that's useful. Usual slew of hand traps. I think when the deck list I had didn't have any like Maxi in this format is banned. There's no Maxi in this format, but this isn't the deck list that I kind of like built this off of didn't have Mulchame, which is allowed in the format. I think it's not that useful because it's a bit more specific. So anyway, so we got a duel where both players have half their life points because that's the space I'm currently on. It's fucking rugby ball. Or an American football. Hard to tell sometimes. I think that's an American football. Rugby balls are more pointed. And I'll assume it was more. This is a more. I'd usually been okay. I'm going first. That's pretty fine. Don't trust anyone that picks football or roller skates over girl or monster. Right, so I'm going to discard self-special summon. So let's start by because there's a lot of the dragon forms have like discard effects. Okay, let's summon chamber. Activate chamber to get me. I need Dragon Mode Changeover is always the spell you want to have in your hand before anything else, really. Well, I do have Light End too that I can also make with a fusion summon. And then I will. Do I want to normal summon Laundry? I think I do. So I'm either Laundry. No, I need to. So I need to. Let's just do Dragon Maid Changeover. Okay. I think I need Chio in this case because we want to. Use Light Hand as a thing. Laundry. Activate Laundry to mill myself to 3 and hopefully get some good cards into my bin. Good. And activate Fat-Lat. Oh, they're giving up. I was going to return Just return changeover back to my hand by bouncing laundry. Then that. And then in the opponent's standby phase, I special summon Chamber again, probably. Mmm. Three, we get to move 2 more spaces. We get the Binary Blader. Oh, we had 2 cards, so we don't actually get the Gate Guardian. We just start with Gate Guard. Oh, we got lots of dice. How many cards are we going to start with on this first? This card will appear. Oh! We could have started with Bit, but of all the cards that we passed over, we started with It's not completely useless. I do have a Link 1 monster. Yeah, it's just the last one. I do have a Link 1 monster in the deck, but it's not something really worth playing this bubble. I just have the card now. It would have been funny just to start with Gate Guardian on the field. I would like to go first. They get mirror votes. I have 1 Kree Way. I also have a hand that is garbage. Oh wait, no, I can I don't have a Dragon Maid monster in hand, so I can't actually do anything. Shit. I can't. I need a dragon monster on the field to. It's one guy to one guy. Yeah, you manage to go and use special summon 1 Dragon Maid monster from your hand. But so I'm gonna set Dragon Maid Tidying, one of these Dragon Maid Tidyings, pass the turn, and maybe they'll waste a card blowing it up, and then I can actually use its from graveyard effect. Otherwise, I'm in a bit of a shit position. Special summon 2 photon tokens. Cannot attack by used as like 1 spell on the trap and the field destroy it. Excellent. I was hoping that they would use a card like that. Now I can actually do something. Doesn't actually do much, actually.
About damn time.
Thank you for following. Photon Vanish, what do you? So you can analyze Photon Dragon from your deck. I will Ash Blossom that. You can ignore summoning monster. XYZ is summoning Galaxy Eyes Soulflower Dragon. This goes, you can target 1 photon on Galaxy monster and grab it to your hand. Sure, you can do that. Yeah, hello. Hello, Nyari one. I am doing okay, but I'm probably lost this. Like, there's a very... I need to... Toward the end of the main phase, sure. Alright, I can't affect Vela during their turn. Oh well, fine. It's at least I cannot attack the turn of special summon. This is a less scary board than I thought. They can destroy a monster I control. Did they have a negate? Are they bringing up a negate now? You can't stop giving me the alien cat treatment. You come up here with you walk into chat with all your nya 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 nya. What do you expect? Right, can I actually pull this out? I can, excellent. I probably should have saved the Dragon Maid tidying, but okay, doesn't matter what we take out. Oh wait, shit, they're just going to do something against any of my shit because they can stop blow up a special summon monster. Right, let's see actually. Let's see if they do so. They didn't. Interesting. Can we just wait with the Codex? So I just want to blow this up by hitting it. Oh yeah. Alright, they can just end the battle phase. I forgot they could do that. Shit. I'm in a problem. Hello. That is hello. I forgot about that guy. But now they can't have a battle phase. Okay, one card your opponent controls are in their graveyard, return them to hand. I'm going to activate this. Turn my Light and Sublimation Dragon. And return this to hand. Galaxy Eyes monster you can summon as from as. Galaxy Eyes, Photon Here's everything's in fucking defense position because they can't fucking attack because they're doing Photon Jumper shenanigans. I just need to draw another dragon card. Or for them to not have a way to put this Photon Jumper back on the hand, but they would. I assume they're just going to re-X-Way summon these. Summon. Oh no, they're link summoning something. Summoning a new Galaxy Eyes Solar Flare Dragon. And then they get their fucking Photon Jumper back. Why don't they just add back that Galaxy Zero? About the equip monster comes. Yeah, this. But how do you? If they keep forcing you putting out your fucking. Oh, you can just fuck it. They've got a negate now. Like I can't do anything, but they can't fucking kill me if they keep doing this up. So. What can I actually activate in my bin? I can activate Dragon Maid Tidy to get First I'm going to activate Light and Sublimation. Take out another level 8 dragon that I don't need. Going to negate it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, they've got a billion total effects, but you have to sit through the duel the whole way, and I might as well. Yeah, they've just got an infinite negate loop now, don't they? very little I can do here because I had such a shit starting hand that couldn't do anything. Yeah, they're probably just good. Right, can I actually get Dragon Maid tidying to trigger now? Actually, I can't. I need 2 dragon monsters for the hieratic seal. I don't have a level 4 for any of my extra summons. So go into the battle phase. In the battle phase. I don't have any other drag. The thing is, this is the only Dragon Maid monster I've drawn. I literally can't do anything because I just haven't drawn any other Dragon Maid monster and I could do something. But alas, no. They just kill me now, it's fine. It's whatever. At least they're not faffing about with it, just gonna like, fine, taking the chance. Yeah. It happens. It happens. I didn't even get a deck, and I still have to be playing with this useless card in the start of the game. Ah! If I did get enough, I couldn't do enough. Like, I couldn't even play enough cards to get enough points for the dice roll. I wasn't allowed to do anything. I would like to go first. This person's mate is a book. I obviously have chosen the mate of Laundry Dragon Maid to go with the Dragon Maid deck. Okay, we've got a start. What the hell are they starting with? August, we're doing a main phase. Oh, a very, very silly card. Okay. Not really anything. So how do I want to... So first things first. Activate Ernest. Dragon Maid in hand. Get Pile Dragon Maiden. Are they going to stop my pile of Dragon Maid? They're going to effect Veil my pile of Dragon Maid. That's fine. There's much worse things that I've got a shitload of other things I can do here. We got Black Metal Dragon, so we can do this shenanigans. Use Red Eyes. What have you got? What have you got to negate Red Eyes' effect? Ghost Ogre. Fine. Okay, and then we special summon Ernest, because that effect still goes off because Ghost Ogre doesn't negate. We activate Dark End. No matter what we've hurt. Activate Dark End. Blow up that guy. And we activate Light End so that we can use that for fusion summoning. Oh, do they have a response? They do not. How many hand traps do they have in hand? Jesus. Right. Like do fusion summon. Okay, they're negating the fusion summon. That's fine. I would like to special summon. Yeah. We don't have a level 10, so we might as well put Ernest in. Erratic out. Something else worth doing this turn? I could get a second hieratic out, but I don't think that's going to do me anything. Oh yeah, one career is terrible. I don't have any fucking link monsters in my own graveyard. This is a useless spell. I'm gonna just set it just to yeah. It's just for mind games. If they've forgotten that, like, they see the card that gets added to your hand. So if they've forgotten that this is thing. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let them special summon their Dark Magician. Then I'm going to Hieratic Seals. Tribute itself. Turn the Dark Magician back to their hand. And I would like to special summon Chamber. Spaces, we activate the effective chamber to get changeover. And that's completely disrupted anything that they were going to do. Okay, I would like to normal summon Parlor Dragon Mage. Activate the effect of Parlor Dragon Mage. Which do you use? 7 on... How do I want... Doesn't low power and Tinker are basically the same. Let's go with low power. Low power into the bin. It's my turn. Also turn during the standby phase. I think I need Geo here. Darkened Evaporation. We could fusion summon another monster, but we don't do any, I think I can just kill now, can't I? Go to battle, we activate Parlor Dragon Maid. Get low power. There's not quite enough damage yet. Maybe I should have, oh no, it is enough damage. Never mind. Man, Hieratic Seals is such a good card! Like, they had so many negates, and I was just like, yeah, fine. Get to move one space, we get an alter card. Desperado Barrel Dragon! But we got a second dice, so we don't actually. We start with half life points. honestly fine by me, because my deck has slightly less killing power than most. Means I don't have to rely on, usually this deck kind of has to rely on, whatchamacallit? Some other package other than the Dragon Maid package to actually kill it. Usually can't put out much. Okay, so I've got a pretty good hand here. They get a Flame Swordsman to start, which is nothing. You have a level 5 normal monster with 1800 attack, and unless you are somehow playing the Flame Swordsman deck, I don't think you're actually doing anything. So, right, what's my... So what I think I want to do is go the Darkness Metal Dragon route. So we go... Whoop. We do it this way just because we might as well get additional cards out of my deck. And also it means if they negate one Darkness Metal Dragon, I've still got the second one in hand. They might have response to it, but they don't. Right, banish Pisty to get Darkness Metal Dragon out. Use Darkness Metal to special summon Chamber. Chamber gets me a Dragon's made spell, which in this case. I don't have enough Dragon Maid, so Hospitality isn't worth it. It's just changeover. It's always changeover. Then we activate changeover. Again, I'm going second, so it's usually like House is better. Usually better going second. Dragon Mage is usually best going first because she has a negate. And right, we want to use. As silly as it sounds, I don't actually want to show my opponent I have another Darkness Middle Dragon in hand, so I'm just getting Geo out. And we set Dragon Maid Tiding. Don't activate the changeover in the graveyard because then that would just bounce our Shio back to the deck and that would just make our turn a waste. Standby. Don't activate Tidying, but we do activate Shield. Chamber back. Another spell. In this case, we do get Hospitality. Now we have a good target for tidying. Because I don't care about Chamber Dragon Maid surviving until the battle until the battle phase. Two other water monsters to the grip. Odd. Sure. Special summon this card transcends. When summoned this way. I think I will shear that. So what activating shear does, because I think it just disrupts my opponent's turn from actually doing fucking anything. So it negates the effect and destroys it, and then I get... And you put House Dragon Maid in. I'm just gonna like trying to stop them from doing anything. Okay, so we let that happen. they can special summon. As long as you can send one Lantern on mana from deck to then target one opponent controls and turn it to the hand. I assume they're going to aim at House Dragon mode. Because we feel very silly for them to... Okay. We act in response, we activate Dragon Maid Tidying. We do actually return Chamber Dragon Maid back to the hand, and turn you back to the hand. Oh god, they've got so much shit. Fuck. This isn't too bad, honestly. I can still, I'm reasonably recovering from them. I've got a bunch of shit I can do in my turn. So they've got a card in hand, but I don't think they can... No, they can normal summon that. What are they going to do now? They have a Link summon they can do here? Or are they just going to... Oh no, they're just going to kill me. Fuck. I wonder if they realize I'm just dead. Maybe they've forgotten we're only on 4,000 life. I was thinking, oh, it's fine. I've got... I can survive this attack. But no, they can just kill me now. Because we only have 4,000 life. Very resilient combo strategy. The Flame Swordsman actually is currently winning them the game. That's very funny. Like a Mario Party arse game mode. You don't need to keep playing your turn, you can win. I don't think they've realized, like, they've noticed that we were starting at half life. This is why he got his own deck. Yeah. Oh? They're XYZ summoning. Is it going to be a strong enough thing to actually kill me, though? It is still enough to kill me. You fool! Now Flame Swordsman can't attack! Okay, how the hell am I going to actually deal with this? This card is material. All this card is material level 5 or more. Plus, can't attack. Yeah, he can't attack! They stopped their own card! What the hell are you doing? So, negate the effects of all face-up monsters you have attack less than this card until the end of turn. Currently control, so I'm going to bait this out with Chamber Dragon Maid. Will he detach a material to bait out his mermail? Like, he killed me several actions ago. Great, so they're only negating... Oh, they can activate that multiple times. That's interesting. Anyway, I don't really care about if Chamber Dragon Maid has her effect or not, because I'm just using her to get Red Eye's Darkness back out. Oh, are they negating my Guard Dragon Pisty? That's incredibly funny that they're infinite imperbing my card whose effects don't matter. That's incredibly funny. I don't know. I don't. Sorry, Pet of 7, but I don't. I'm sorry for that, but I don't really know how to respond to that. I'm just trying to play this game, and my opponent's just being like, why did I activate this infinite impermanence on a card that does nothing? People just can't help themselves. They don't realize that they've got to win their win con on board. Oh, that's only once per turn. Right, they can't use this again. Now they've used all their negates, I'm free to play out my turn how I see fit. Sometimes you see a button, you press it. I think my opponent has realized that they fucked up. Or they had Battle Fate. I don't even know what that card is. I assume it's a combat trick that does exist. I think my opponent's realized they've screwed up and they're just waiting out the timer. They've just left their computer. I'm sorry, Pet of 7, but I'm going to time you out because this is not your therapy voice. Like, this is not a stream for you to complain about your parents and therapist. Especially it's the first time you showed up. Oh, yep. So they actually surrender or did they time out? Time limit win. Yeah, they literally just, like, realized their mistake and was like, fuck, and just left the screen. They just walked off. Fair. I'd probably do the same if I fucked up that bad. Then we got a goal! We got... And you get to start on another board. Basically, you want to just... I think the event goal is to complete the board 3 times. And that's when you get all the main rewards. The thing is, like, you can keep going, but you don't get much after that. Okay. Good start. We have... So we're going second on the all the thing. What are they up to? What are you up to? You've got a 60-card deck, which is interesting. Light Sworn. Solar Recharge. Just draw 2 cards, then stop 2 cards from your deck to the graveyard. Yeah, you can do that. That's not worth Ash Blossoming. That is, though. That's them getting the drug. I'm hoping that they haven't naturally... My hope is that they haven't naturally drawn Judgment Dragon. That's what they're going to try and kill me with. That's what, what? Dragon was handed the face of the field of the guide. 1 dragon whose level equals the original level of those cards to the graveyard. Okay, so they're just doing that with another card. If you have a Light Swan monster in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. Light Swan, yeah, do all your Light Swan stuff. XYZ summon something. What we got? We've got... Yeah, XYZ, what do you do? You attach one mirror, send top cards for your date sword, then draw cards equal to the number of light swarm. This is why they got a lot of cards, because they've got, Okay, so you've got... some annoying effects. But, nothing then, so... We want to normal summon Parlor. Activate Parlor. Sending. So far, I think it wasn't one that I can actually hit with. Okay. Not a lot I can really do here, though. Like, I could special summon Pisty, but I don't have Darkness Metal in hand to do anything with. Not entirely sure I did this the best order. I should have gone for Tinkek. I think Tinkek has a better discard ability. Hiding past first 10 kill, true. Okay, so if I destroy that in battle, it's destroyed by opponent's card effects, you can send the top 3 cards with energy destroy cards equal to... yeah, that's... I don't really have a reason to kill that right now. I might as well kill that other guy. Like, if they had a fusion monster to, but yeah, they can end the battle phase, sure. Problem is, we can only special summon Parlor, because no. As I said, Lopar doesn't do much. Summoning Pisty doesn't really do anything other than make myself so. Yeah, probably just save. Actually, I probably do activate it so that. Actually, no, I don't need to. I don't need to activate it at all. I can save it. I can just keep tidying, and I can use tidying to bounce the Minerva. I don't think I can't really. Ah, damn! I was hoping they'd do a different effect. Is there a reason to bounce their Minerva now? Probably not, actually. They can't really stop that effect. Well, streaming the Master Duel kind of really brings out the workloads. Yeah, some people. Oh, they've got Skull Servant cards! I'm just gonna draw and lock it. I'm not doing anything to put things into my hand, so I'm gonna lock them now and hope. I don't know if they'll actually do anything against against Light Sworn. Because most of their stuff just goes straight into the bin and then gets played. I see like 10 deleted messages. Let's see the normal summon a monster. I don't like. I'm gonna wait and see. I might as well wait until until either they try and remove my stuff or until the battle phase before I try and tidying. They might get a negate out, but I don't think Light Sworn actually has that many negates. I might be wrong. Skull Servant! Yeah, it does as much behind Judgment Dragon, yeah. Might as well hold on to tidying to remove something that's actually a big problem, because Minerva without anything on the board is a problem. Like if they synchro summon. They can't synchro summon, there's no synchro here. I'll just let them get their stuff out of their system, because they'll use these materials for something big. And then I can use tidying next turn. So I have 2 dragons out on the field. Ugh. I do kind of need I need a level 4 or lower dragon made in my graveyard so I can act. Oh, they're oh god, they're fucking Flo's white woman jump scaring me. Sure. Okay, I can't dragon maid tidying. I didn't realize they would be doing that. They just milled a shitload of cards. How many of those? I think they've activated most of their Light Swan effects this turn, so I don't know how many of them they can actually special summon now. That's a very, all-in. They can negate something that special summons from a graveyard. Oh, are they just gonna blow me up with King of Skull Servants now? Oh no, he's in... Okay. Get a defense position. It's King of Skull Servants. 1010! Sure, okay. I thought they were playing Light Swan, but actually, I was bamboozled into getting domed by King of Skull Servants. I can't even be mad. Like, you gotta respect anyone playing King of Skull Servants. Like, at first I was like, oh, they're just doing a bit of slight synergy. It's like, no, no, that's their win con. Their win con is Skittles, King of Skull Servants. I feel like that Underworld Goddess was mostly just to, clear their own board for space. They're just like, oh shit, my board's full of crap, I just need to get rid of it. Okay, we've got a decent start. They have a trap card in hand. What? They're starting. What was the trap card in hand? Do I get to see it? Horseback. Negate the normal summon or flip summon of a monster and return it to its owner's hand. That's really annoying. What an annoying card. That's usually just bad. And they're like, no. They're going to just stop your entire turn. There's normal summon name on, so you can special summon this card. You can only special your schedule ones can attack a number of times with a number of scripts. That does not matter to me right now. It's not worth effect veiling. It's also not impossible they guessed it. They probably figured it was tidying, yeah. That makes sense. Scare clawing. Look at the little guy! Scare claw light heart. You will not have that. You will not have... Primitive Planet Reich Phobia, excuse me? Oh, they had one in hand. Never mind. Bastards. I hate it when that happens. Like, I need to stop them getting this specific card. Oh, they had it in hand anyway. They baited out my negate. Alright. This is Starfrost. But what do you mean Reichphobia? I think that's a fairly normal thing to be afraid of. Like, what the hell? They got magical mallet. Shuffle and card back in their deck. You draw and card. Incredible. Suppose they've got cards that specifically you want to be in your deck and you don't want to be in hand. That's useful to have. Three or more defense position monsters are on the field. We have 2 defense position monsters. I need to be careful not to summon an addition if... We've got Scareclaw Lightheart and Scareclaw Reichheart. I see. Okay. So now they have the 3 defense position monsters on the field, and I'm pretty much screwed. There's not a lot I can do here. Unless I can remove this field spell. Or one of their monsters. Or if they, for some reason, don't keep their current... Nope. Scareclaw Triheart. The big guy. All face-up monsters and field changes. Unactivated by effects. Special one supposed to on does supposed to on 3 special summon it. Okay, sure. Currently only 2 defense position monsters. Can they get a third out? I guess they can probably just special summon another Scarecrow. That's probably it. Yeah. They all have this effect. Grand! So yeah, I guess it's all about... I see, so it's all about, putting, having your big Scareclaw Triheart in your extra monster zone, and then all your main monster zone cards are defense position monsters. Seems to be... This card can attack while in face-up defense position. Wow. Okay. So, what I want to do... So... Let's start with a light end. I'd prefer dark end because then I could just blow up Scareclaw, and that'd be very funny. Well, he forces it into defense position. All face-up monsters on the field are changed to defense position. I know activated by the activated effects of defense position. Oh, I'm fucked. I don't think I could actually do anything about that. Okay, but... So we'll try summoning Black Metal Dragon. Special summon... Oh, no. I know how to do this, then. Just need to get Hieratic out. They didn't even set the counter trap. This is pretty much my only way to deal with Scareclaw. I'm not entirely sure I can do much afterwards, but I can try some. I can do Oh, they can draw and lock me. That's fine. I'm not actually playing anything else this turn. Do I shuffle any of their cards into the deck? I don't think I do. I don't think it's worth it. I'm literally just hieratic end turning. Set a card. But that's a weird choice, because now I can just activate hieratic, tribute the hieratic. Bounce their big scary Link guy, so they'll have to... Oh, they just have to resummon him again, I just realized. And then we special... Who do we special summon in this case? Summon... I don't know why I put her in attack position, but it doesn't really matter. And then we put back into hand and graveyard. I don't know if this actually. Not entirely sure I did something you good there. I think it was the only way I possibly can survive. Sealed is so insane. True, it's probably one of the strongest Link 2s. I think my opponent is very confused about the choices I made though. But I don't think, and I don't, like, no other target is worth bouncing. I think they disconnected. Oh no, they're just low. So... Like, what do they have to do? It's just he's... 3 effect monsters must be Link summoned. Yeah, they're just going to do their nonsense again, and I don't think I can actually do much about it. I might as well activate Tinker. It doesn't really do much, but I am gonna... Makes their turn slightly more awkward. Interesting how that effect works out with Hieratic Seal's effect. Oh no, they had there was that effect that's reducing it. So buff to 2000. It's turned to 0 by Hieratic, buff to 2000 by Tinkek, and then minus 300 by Primitive Planet. Also, part of me is kind of hoping that by forcing my opponent to do a lot more stuff just to actually try and kill me, that I time... This is a legit strategy in Master Duel that's very funny. Is just going, oh, what if I just, Yeah, stat changes are a ruling nightmare. What if I just make you do more stuff and then you run out of time on your turn to actually kill me? I'm not entirely sure if they are actually taking a long time for their turn or if they just have a poor connection. It feels like they're just sitting there for the very long duration plays. So I think they just have a poor connection that's making the turns come out like a lot slower. There's Mr. Tryhard. They turn everything into defense position. What an annoying effect. Okay, you're blowing up my kitchen dragon, mate. Whatever. I think I've lost now. Like, they had a really good board to start with, and I haven't really been able to deal with them. Dragon Maid just isn't. Yeah, they can attack with that. They can attack with that, but they can't kill me unless they've got... Oh, they can attack twice. Never mind. I didn't realize that guy could attack twice, from whatever reason. Starting to think Dragon Maid isn't quite cutting it. 5. Life points halved! God damn it! Ah, Yeti. I don't really have... Like, the only other deck I really have that can play in this format is, Live Twins? So I'm losing a lot because Dragon Maids aren't good. I don't have... Well, the thing is, I lack a lot of the cards to kind of, like, make them decent. I might need to play a different deck, but, like, the other kind of decks I'd be playing would be, decks I don't really like playing is the problem. Right, so... I'm gonna play Branded Brigade. Psych them out. Maybe they'll negate it for some reason. They won't. Okay, so we'll do the Metal Dragon line here. They got something in response to my normal summons. And this is mostly to hopefully try and... Oh, they did not, Banish Pisty to summon Darkness Metal. Then that means we can activate Regained, which is just a nice little effect, which puts Pisty back in my extra deck. You draw another card. Just a nice little bonus. I will activate Red Eyes to summon... Ah, there. And yeah, blocking my Red Eyes. Fair enough. Okay, they weren't those... Okay, I can't do anything this turn, so we're just leaving out Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. We have Droll unlocked, so... Yeah, not much I can do this turn, but at least I've got something on the field. Fiendsmith! Okay, as long as they don't have something to stop draw unlock, we can just stop the entire Fiendsmith nonsense from happening. I don't like... I have the full Fiendsmith package, but I don't like playing it. You love to see it! You love to see it. You just play Droll in respect. You just draw the Fiendsmith, and they're just like, well, I cannot win. I cannot play the game this turn because Droll just stops me and I don't have a fucking call to the grave to stop it. Like, for those not aware, pay 2,000 as your opponent looks at the deck, reveals one of the declared monsters, chooses one of the faces, is added to the hand of the player, activate this card. Or the player activate this card, special summons, ignoring its... What the fuck? What the fuck is this card? So you pay 2,000 life points. Lullaby is niche but sees use in some formats. Like, it's a very funny card to get for free. I wouldn't imagine it's very good, like, in actual constructed play. But declare one monster card. Actually, wait, do I have another dice roll? Let's not... Okay, yeah. I get to duel with Lullaby of Obedience. So either they put the card... So I pay 2,000 life points, name a card, my opponent looks through their card, their deck for that card, and if they... and then they get to choose whether that card goes to my hand or my field. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Has effects that can put opponents' owned cards into your hand for some reason. Because Konami are psychopaths. And they're like, yeah, this isn't a confusing mechanic to put in your card game. Ah. What can I even... I'll have to, like... The problem is I have to know what deck my opponent's playing. Otherwise, I could just play 1,000 life points. Say, ask for Fiendsmith. Yeah, Lullaby of Obedience. We both draw an additional card. Oh, wow, this is a loaded hand. Alright. Currently having a poor connection. Gene Raider? Interesting. I don't know what any of these cards do. I'm going to Ash Blossom that. Because, I don't know, just stopping them from drawing 2 cards seems strong. I feel like I probably should learn from that. Card advantage is very strong in this game. Sometimes it's like, I don't know what they could be searching for that's useful. This card is in your hand or graveyard. You can send another green one from your hand to your graveyard. Special on this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Ooh, pretty. Pretty lady. I don't know what this archetype does. I don't know what the Gene Raiders are about. It's probably XYZ, given their things. Right, I could... This guy's special summon 1 Gene to your hand and go to exit vote. So let's just... Drew a Swarm... Their graveyard. Yeah, they had Valor anyway, I should have waited, but... Yep, that stopped them. It's like, if they had the card in hand, that was a problem, but I'm pretty sure they were getting it from their graveyard. Excellent! I love it when a plan comes together. Yeah, special summon a Gene Raider from your... special... Oh, Gene Raider, Boss of Storms! Oh god. Another level 9. Once you have a deck in hand, except to make... Okay, so I just need to get rid of her. Simple enough. I could just... If I sacrifice my combat step, I can just, many tokens. Interestingly, in attack... Wow, just in an entire field of tokens. That's annoying. I can at least... When a card effect is activated, and negate the activation is... Okay, so they got a negate. How is it good? Yeah, let's see. I kind of want to just play, I kind of just want to crash Druisworm into Valar, and then use Druisworm's effect to destroy Har, but I think they can negate that, so I don't know if that's worth doing. I think if they just lullaby their for Har, yeah. See if they negate that. Har, eh. Oh. But like another one of you. Also just confuses them for their turn as they're going, oh, what the fuck is this? No one fucking plays this card. Aha! That's exactly what I wanted them to do! They were just like pretty much that's entirely my plan was to get them to use their negate on this. Because I wasn't really I didn't really care about they could just let me put Har in hand. So right, how do I get rid of Har now that I've eaten his negate? Probably should just start with doing I probably should get my stuff out. So let's get Laundry Dragon Maid, Self Mill. What do I put in my bed? I put Tidying in my hand. From your hand or graveyard in defense edition. Ooh, I can, So now I can Dragon Maid Tidying. That was a good mill. I don't want to activate Tinker. Yeah, I want to get Parlor Dragon Maid. Onto the field. We activate Parlor Dragon Maid. Send, we need a level 7. I have another Dragon Maid monster and level 4 Dragon Maid, so now we're getting New Doll back. Okay. And then I want Fisty Pudding. Which of these do I want? Fisty takes Parlor out. Just mostly so it's in the graveyard so that my Darkness Dragon isn't special summon Darkness Dragon by banishing Fisty. Darkness Dragon. Special summon. Yeah, if I special summon Neo, then I can discard Tinker now to buff Neo. Oh no, now I've fucked up slightly. Now I can't get Tinker out of the graveyard. Oh well. I can still fight these, so we crash. Beastal into you, that takes out both of them. Beastal goes to the graveyard, I get to activate its effect to take out their Har. And I'm going to banish their Har. Baldric onto the field during the combat step whilst they still have a monster on the field. And we attack the hit them for a bunch of damage. So I'm not going to kill them, I don't think. I don't think I have the damage to kill them. No, I do. Never mind. Thank you, Tinkick. Easy. The lullaby was useful. It helped us bait out a negate. And because that negate was baited out, I was able to play the rest of them, actually kill them that turn. Yeah, if I hadn't baited out that negate with that, I probably wouldn't have been able to, like, actually play a board. I probably would have actually been able to do something with Darkness Metal. Many dice. 5 spaces. We love to go with many spaces. 2 spaces. We get a normal rarity card. Ivy Shackles. Okay, sure. That is a card that exists, I guess. Take it. Like to go first. I always like going first. Well, I'm not a big believer in going second. Also, like, I have a game plan going first. I've got at least one negate, which in this format seems decently strong enough. And also, when I've got this, okay, they have. Probably do want to get rid of that. Just having a Link 3 on board can be a pain in the ass. Okay, so first things first. Let up. God, Loot Rebellion. See if they do something about it. Doesn't actually matter if they Good, that takes out the Ash Blossom. Excellent! I'm going to set that just as a distraction. Okay, so I want to do the... Start with the Red Eyes Black Metal line. Oh, I don't want to do that yet. Because rather than going for Dragon Maids, I could get Lubellion out, actually. Spanish Pisty. If we're lucky, it's FTK. True, it could just stop them. So I could... Now, it's probably best to get the Parlor Dragon Maid stuff rolling out. Okay, so Parliament, just double check this level 8 all. You can put one Dragon Maid card from your deck to your graveyard. Do I want Tidying or do I want one of my actual Dragon Maids? I think I want one of my actual Dragon Maids for this. And then we activate Bestial. We get rid of Black Metal. Doesn't really, because it doesn't really matter if that's in my graveyard or not. We activate Bestial. Special summon Lubellion using Bestial as tribute. Pretty sure something that if I keep forgetting about summoning this, then we want to put kind of gained onto the field, and then I need hieratic. Probably what's best to actually skill and Parlor. I could special summon another hieratic, but that would be pointless. So I can't do anything about the link monster they've got on the board unless I hieratic. But Bestial Magnamut, I would like to have, as much as I would like to have a thing, I would like the thing is, the link monster did allow me to do a bunch of use my bestials as quick. Does allow me to use the bestials as quick effects. And so, oh, they're fiend smithing. Oh well, that's fine. We also have a counter to that. That's very funny. Goodbye, Fiendsmith Engraver. I think the Ivory Shackles also stops Fiendsmith Engraver. I don't want to do that because then that'll put Fiendsmith. Anyway, let's activate Ivy Shackles and draw unlock. This completely shuts down the both of these cards completely shuts down the Fiendsmith package. Because now any card they have on the field is no longer a fiend. Well, during my turns only, never mind. They're attacking. Why are they getting rid of? Oh, they're. Were they meant? Did they mean to attack either the Druis Worm or the Red Eyes Darkness Metal? The hieratic spheres? Like, my response would be to activate the spheres regardless. So in that case, I think the Link monster actually screwed my opponent over more than if they started with nothing. That's very funny. Is start with Blowback Dragon. Once per turn, you can target one card to destroy that target at least two other cards ahead. Sure, that's a card, I guess. It's also a dragon monster. No, it's a machine. Never mind. It's useless. Completely. Well, I can activate this effect, and it's a decent beta. So in that case, I think I kind of want to go second if I win the flip, because it's not going to do much during my opponent's turn. And I can't really do much with it during the first turn, so if I do win the flip here, I'm actually going to go second. I don't win the flip, it doesn't matter. I am going first. A lot of people seem to want to go second in this format. Maybe it's because they've also got cards that are going on the field on the first turn, and they want to take advantage of it. But if they do, I have a solution. Oh, it's half life points. Lovely. We do start with hospitality in hand. Nice. We'll do our... Yeah, at least bait out and negate. Well, this will probably bait out and negate, but again, I have ways to get around the negate. In my Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon! Special summon Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon! Spanish Pisty! Right, I need to do this in this order. So, back summon Dark End to get him out. And then we activate Dark End to fusion summon. Fusion summoning, it says that we're going first, so it's better to have Shio. It's usually better to want to use Dark End itself and Nurse Dragon Maid. That puts Nurse Dragon Maid in the bin. We block off the XY. We're not XYZ summoning this turn, I don't think. We could get Hieratic Seals out, but I'm not going. Then we activate Darkness Metal. I shouldn't have used the extra space. Shit. To summon... Probably best just to summon Dark End, I guess. Much as I'd love to want to summon Nurse, I don't think it's actually... Yeah, I don't have any other stuff in the graveyard worth bringing out, so... Let's just bring out a big board. Bring out Dark End... Yeah, Hieratic Seals, we have to use Sheer because I actually did this. I fucked it up. I could have brought out... It would have been worth using Red Eyes and Dark End to get Hieratic Seal out, but I didn't. Then Dragon Maid Hospitality. This is where it's because you want to Dragon Maid Hospitality to get Nurse Dragon Maid. Then the card from the graveyard, which is Earnest because it has to be a specific type. And yeah, can I do anything else this turn? No, again, because I put Shio in the extra zone for no good reason. I've got a beefy-ish board, but no effects. I have one negate and draw. You can special summon 9 lower Dragon Maid once from your hand. I gave it. I might as well then. See if it baits out a negate a response of any kind. I have a big board. Discard one card. What the fuck? When cards from your deck, you equal number of the cards your opponent controls, then one wants to have draw is sent to the graveyard and destroy as many cards as possible. I don't like that. Card drew shuffle cards from your graveyard into the deck, equals the number of the cards. Take one. Yeah, I think I have to activate that because that is a risk of blowing up my entire board, which would be quite bad. Blind Slash Draw is a sign of a really bad deck, yeah. Okay, well, you get to blow up my House Dragon Maid anyway, but that's fine. Now my extra zone is full. Okay, so it's Slash Draw plus Sky Strikers, apparently. Let's just roll. Stop them from doing any more shenanigans. Did they have response to draw? No. They're playing it in strike. I don't know how Strazdal is, but yeah, it does appear to be. Okay, they're Widow anchoring a couple of my things. Those. How does this resolve? Well, they do get to take the. They've got enough spells in the graveyard, sure. Their effects are negated, so they're just big beefy sticks. That does nothing. You negate Widow Anchor negates their own effects. People not reading their own goddamn cards. Deck, yes, I'm playing a dragon deck. I'm playing dragon nodes. I didn't even get to use Blowback Dragon. Bastards. Oh, you're just showing my deck again, yeah, just... This is actually the most a Master Duel Striker player has ever read. True. But yeah, they didn't read that the steal effect of Widow Anchor negate... Like, the first effect of Widow Anchor is it negates the card. Then it steals them if you have the spells in your graveyard. Go first. I am going first. And they're like, I will use this effect. And it's like, no, you can't use the effect. You can't use the effect at all. Like, you could... Like, I don't know why I gave up. Dice Snide? What the fuck is that? I've got Changeover, which is pretty good. I've got a bunch of hand traps in hand. This is a pretty good... What the fuck? Each time your opponent special summons a monster, roll a 6-sided die and return all those monsters with a... That is a very silly card. Right, despite having a very good hand, I can't actually do anything like going first. Do I just set a draw and lock as a kind of like intimidation tactic? I think I do. Yeah. It might keep me alive. But Dice Knight is a very funny card. If that actually stops me, I'm going to be so pissed off. Here, until I draw, like, another... Oh, it's Atlantean again. I don't know how to deal with Atlantean. No, I've got draw and lock. I'm fine. So we let that one go. I think that works. Yeah, they do have a bunch of decks in hand, so I just need to resolve, draw, and lock, and we're all good. Are they going to bounce my draw and lock? Sure. Yeah, I'm not going to effect veil that. Well, Mermail Shadow Squad. If this card is I special summon on full life, you feel special summon the external. Sure. When do I get to draw and lock? Because now they know I have draw and lock, so they might play around it. Dude, special summoning a monster. Now I can draw and lock, surely, because they're adding a card to their hand. Yeah, get your card so I can draw it. Because that stops the Dragoon's effect. Now I just need to survive. Before the end of the main phase, does any of you need to actually have any effects on attacks? No, so no point effect veiling either of them. It's a waste of the cards. I just need to draw something that actually does something this turn. That's probably the Dice Knight trap. Oh yeah, the draw and lock stopped them from doing shenanigans at the very least. Okay, good. That's a card that does something. Yeah. There's Dice Knight. That doesn't... Dice Knight can't... Oh yeah, it doesn't actually do anything. Yeah, draw a card. Well, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop a lot of my stuff because most of my stuff is over level 6. I'm going to Ash Blossom that. I don't want you getting any more cards. I just don't want them to draw a hand trap, really. We summon Dark End Evaporation Dragon. I can't do it. I can't do anything about that. Yeah, that does nothing. I don't want to draw and lock on there on my turn. So, is anything I want to get out of their graveyard? Any kind of effects that actually do anything while in their graveyard? Not currently, so I don't want to discard New Gel. So I want to keep it on the hand because I want to. So first things first, I would like to use, rather than use that for Fusion Summon, I would like to use this effect to blow up this guy. Then activate secondary changeover to summon using both of these as fusion material. Almost always better to go for yeah, the dice does nothing because it literally cannot hit my own. Didn't bounce their own thing. So I don't want to activate changeover because I don't want to summon anything. I think I just want. So yeah, can't really stop them right now, but I can just punch them. I have Effect Veiler, I have a Negate, Effect Veiler, and Draw and Lock this turn. Chio gets to do her thing in the standby phase. She currently is just summoning a new Jarl because I don't actually have any other Dragon Mates. Would like to activate you. Cannot be destroyed by card effects whilst. Excellent. I love things that can't be this. Yeah, they can dice nide, but it does literally nothing. Because it cannot hit anything on. Because it's rolling only a 6, it can only hit monsters level 1 to 6, and I haven't actually put any monsters on the field that are level 1 to 6. So it doesn't actually stop them. They just get to roll dice a bunch. Send other one. Do I want to negate that special summon is the thing. I think I do. I think that's how they activate a bunch of stuff. They keep putting it in the extra zone for no goddamn reason. Get to roll dice for no reason, no effect. This is... God, what the fuck do you do? God, who is the special summon this card from any specials do you have? Every one over attack position wall to make this time. Sure. The Neptune this the like to appear, so that yeah, that's not something I can affect Vela. Special summoning monster. Got a sense of grave tractor wall, such as sure. Worth the back failing that either. Yeah, you normal summon, what are you bringing out with it? Do that nonsense. I will draw landlock. I don't know what. Yeah, that stops. I think. Oh yeah, special summons, never mind. I think draw and lock doesn't stop that. But I'm still doing it to stop any more shenanigans. Anyway, they got a bunch of stuff. What are they gonna do with it? Discard water monsters become level 7, sure. They're going to synchro summon a big annoying guy. They have to destroy Dragon House. I can't do anything to stop that, unfortunately. They're going to XYZ summon some big scary 7. Hey, what's your level 7 XYZ nonsense? Side your Abyss, the Atlantean Dragon Lord. You are once per turn you can usually once per turn you can attach you, then once to take you return 3 controls per turn. Okay, he's just a big guy. That's the problem. I'm kind of fucked. You have to effect fail a battle or I am dead. I think I'm dead regardless. Yeah, no, best of the Largo, I'm dead. They can just kill me if they're not stupid. Like, either negate choices kills me. Oh, they can't do that. That's not a quick effect. They can't do it during combat, I think. Can they tribute that during the combat phase? No, they can't. I live. This is the one thing that Dice Knight can hit. Is Dice Knight going to stop my going to bounce my black metal dragon? They didn't even proc it. The one thing that they could stop with Dice Knight, and they did. Wait. Oh, it's only special summons. It can't stop on normal summon. Never mind then. It can't. Yeah, it can't drop Link Monster because Link Monsters have no level. Oh dear. That's a problem. I can do nothing. But the format of this game discourages you from surrendering, so I have to let my opponent kill me. I'm starting to think Dragon Maid might not actually be very good. Yeah, it's annoying, but I get why. Like, let me move on. Yeah. It's kind of to stop people just playing and conceding instantly, and making people actually play the game. It's very easy to just keep going. No, honestly, it doesn't take. It's not like it takes that long. It's only if your opponent's being, or if your and sometimes your opponent is very stupid. But you don't get these point rewards if you we get a normal rank Ivy Shackles again. Amazing. I need to take a break actually because I already need the bathroom. So I will be right back in. I mean, you can just concede, but you just don't get the points for it because it's very whatever. And in a lot of cases, the small handful of points aren't worth playing out a match, so you might as well concede. But in this mode, because it's trying to get the dice was. Anyway, I need to be right back. Just. I realize because of how I do this, I need to put cards away. Mm. Wow. Chance again. So we have another where we have Ivy Shackles again. I'm guessing it's got a fairly limited pool of like cards that it can give you. It doesn't want to give you cards that are like completely useless. There's like cards that are just like generically useful, like a big body, and they've got Skull Guardian. And a very funny card. The fucking normal ritual monster. What are you doing in my turn? Okay, so... Kitchen! You stop my kitchen dragon maid from doing stuff. Yes, okay. That is fine, though. Get our light end sublimation dragon. We will use it to fusion summon, which is, yeah, we didn't mind. Just get a Shio out. Bring it in the air. Need that sometimes. And then we can, because they have a monster on the... Well, actually, we can do this anytime. We can banish Light and Sublimation, because it doesn't actually do much for us. Bestial and activate Effect. So that's ready. Do I want to summon Hieratic's Fields? No, I do not. I want to set Dragon Maid Tidying and set the Ivy Shackle. Or arguably, I probably should Hieratic Seals. A card I want to add to my hand. I would... Like, let's get Finger. Tinkek. I don't want to do it. Activate Dragon Mage Shield. Now that we've activated the effect of Dragon Mage Shield, I want to discard Tinkek. Boost. Don't need Dragon Maid monsters. Boost. Kind of lame because I think I fucked up the ordering of that. But whatever. But whatever. And then we special summon Kitchen. You can activate Kitchen Dragon Maid, and I would like to pull... Pull chamber. Graveyard, for reasons. Kinda wish I could have done that in a slightly different order, but whatever. They're going straight for the battle phase. Debate. Kitchen. Summon. Pick. And they're choosing death, apparently. They're just trying to kill themselves as fast as possible now. They just end the turn now. What was the purpose of that turn, I wonder? Tired of living, apparently. Yeah, they're just ending their turn. Fine. I'll just, They're just like, yeah, I can't do shit about this. No, I should have activated Tinker. Damn it. I could have made this slightly more efficient, but whatever. And the ivy attack is active, so that my opponent's stuff becomes plants. Activate Tinker. To boost Shio, because why the hell not? Get straight to the battle phase, because they're not going to do shit. Special summon Tinker, and then we just beat them up with Shio, because yeah, very clearly just like, I'm done. I can't be bothered. When my opponent is playing cards. He thought he was... I wonder if they were like really hyped to see like, oh, I get to start the duel with a monster. Yeah, Tinkek's pretty strong, just like for your general kill power. Because you get to... So it's like, because the effect of the human form dragons gets to pull from your graveyard, and all the dragon form dragons have effects on that let you discard them from your hand, you should obviously use them before the battle phase, so that then when you go to the battle phase and the human forms special summon the dragon forms, you've gotten that value out of them. And Tinkek's value is plus 2000 attack to any dragon made monster. You get to start a game with the Blue Eyes White Dragon! That's actually reasonably... That's actually pretty good. That's just beefy. That's just strong. Just starting with a Blue Eyes White Dragon on board. Oof. We don't get to choose whether we're going first or second. Now going second, okay. Can our opponent deal with the Blue Eyes we start with? It's that famous card that one rich kid monopolized on. Well, they have a thing in the crater. The hell doesn't... That's... You can special summon one pyro-type monster from hand. This is either completely useless or incredibly strong. Oh... Yes, they're fiendsmithing. Wait, why was I caring about fiendsmith? I can bestial it. Why did I stop the track? I could fiendsmith the, I can bestial the, I can bestial the Lurie and didn't have to care about it. Oh well. They do have pyro monsters, what the hell? Actually no, they have fire monsters, but they have pyro monsters. They're so they're Fire King Fiendsmith, sure. Yes, they don't have pyro monsters. They can't, Yeah, I think I fucked up. I shouldn't have used, Ash Blossom on the, Fiendsmith's tract, because I had the answer to deal with it anyway. And I could have stopped them from doing Fire Maid nonsense, Fire King nonsense. I don't like Fire King, I don't comprehend it. Promethean Princess. I'm pretty screwed. I don't think I have a response to an answer to Promethean Princess. Ugh. Okay, end phase. Oh, really? Because they don't have the Promethean Princess in Grave, so it's actually not as scary as it could be. So, right, start by summoning Chamber Dragon Maid. Activate Chamber Dragon Maid. What did they do about that?
About damn time.
Thank you for the follow. Negate Chamber Dragon Maid. That's fine. And what you see, what we do here. And we get our Piste. This is mostly just so we're not banishing, And then we special summon Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Yeah, that's already been activated, so it doesn't actually help. Alright, so... I think I just get rid of, I just get a bunch of stuff on the board. Hope for the best. Banish our Chamber Dragon Maid. I said I could have gotten this out with, what can they do? Oh god, they can do a bunch of stuff. In this, the Graveyard is still entirely fire monsters, so... and like, Bull Drake afterwards. This is the problem I don't like with... really don't like Fire King, because it's just like, I do something, and Fire King says, I just pull out my entire fucking graveyard. It's like, sure, I guess I don't get to play the game today. Oh god, what the fuck is that? Yeah, I can't even bloody... Oh, well, fuck it, yeah, it doesn't really matter what he does with that on his turn. I'm pretty screwed, though. There's not much I can really do at this point. I arguably would have been in a better position if I'd let them actually resolve the Fiendsmith. Mm. Oh fuck, I forgot about that in the graveyard. Never mind. I fucked up. I forgot they had Promethean Princess in the graveyard and I was planning not to special summon anything at the end, second main phase. Ugh. Now I don't have anything to activate the Dragon Maid tidying with. Yeah. Blow up my fucking tidying. I can't. That's actually good. That puts it in the graveyard. No point actually activating anything. So yeah, just let them either kill me or not kill me. Yeah, special summon fire monster from the but I probably should. Get use tidying to special summon chamber. Oh no, they've got a now they've got maybe I need to main deck DD Crow just to stop this kind of nonsense. Really, I think DD Crow is the main card that like stops Fire King because it's just like I just get to banish your useful stuff. Because Bestials only really stop Fiendsmith and Blue Eyes. They don't do anything against Fire King. Fire King is still quite strong. It's kind of annoying because... Okay. Wait, shit, this is the wrong order. Oh no, I can just banish the hieratic. Oh yeah, they can free. It's fine. This is what I was intending to do. Need to bait out the Promethean Princess destruction. You do that. Oh, they get to swing with that now. Shit. I fucked up. Oh, and they got on the gate, so yeah, doesn't matter. Oh, Blue Eyes! Well, we got to the goal anyway, so that's fine. Doesn't fucking matter. Winning would have actually been worse because we would have overrolled and not had the dice together. So yeah, let's receive all our money. I think I'm getting tired of this event. The problem is, so yeah. So the idea behind this mode is you have a board. There's just linear game board, and every time as you duel, you gain points, and you gain points for various various actions. And you also gain points for winning. So you gain 500 points for winning, and then you get an extra points for each of these bonus conditions, and then a bunch of some small handful of points for just doing general stuff in the duel, like destroying cards, summoning monsters, whatever. And then every 500 points you get to roll a dice, and that moves you along this board, and whatever space you're on affects the duel that you have with the other your opponent. So if you're on the duel with this space, both players will in the duel will have their starting life by half. Of course, your opponent can probably be in a different space. If your opponent is all, I don't know if these effects stack actually. I don't know if both players are on life points 1/2, then you just get both players start with 2,000 life points, which is very silly. Starting with 2k life points like it's the anime, yeah! But yeah, some spaces mean you start with a card. If it's a monster card, you don't get to see that card until you're on the space, so it's of that rarity. These spaces mean that all the card spaces get increased rarity. And some spaces just move you along more, which are probably the best spaces, because that's less time spending playing this annoying mode. What's kind of throwing me off is the game mode has a deck condition where it's only Fusion, XYZ, and Link monsters in your extra deck. Which is why I'm playing a Fusion deck. This is a kind of awkward to me, because I'll go back to my deck list. My best decks, the ones that I actually enjoy playing a lot, are stuff like Centurion, which are mostly built around synchro monsters. So the one monster type I'm not allowed to run in this deck is the one I like playing the most. And that's kind of annoying. So that's why I'm kind of like floundering. I'm using a kind of like, I could play a good deck. I do have good decks I can play, specifically like a Fiendsmith-based deck. I do have most of the Fiendsmith package, and I could play a lot of that, even though Engrave himself is limited in this format, because they know he's busted. But, like... I think the only other... Like, the main Link-based deck I can play is, Live Twins. However, there's a big problem with playing Live Twins in this format, is this clause. So the Live Twins starters is like, if this card is normal special summon, you control no other monsters, you can special summon the other Live Twin from your deck. One of the other Live Twins from your deck. This is basically VTubers that are Phantom Thieves. And in love. But yeah, this is a deck I can play. It's also not that great, but it works. And also, this deck can run the Fiendsmith package because it's based around Fiends, and it's got one of the Live Twins is a Live Twin thing. There's a lot of nonsense you can. The thing is here, it's no other monsters. So if you use Kikasil and then you special summon Lila, you'll see, oh, there's another monster inside, so you can't special summon another Kikasil. But you do get, there is a lot of trains that go, there's stuff that goes on with this, and you do basically do a whole weird combo. But again, the problem is, when you control no other monsters, the Dice Rally, of course, has all the, you can very frequently start the game with a mostly useless monster from the card spaces, that grants you card spaces. If those is a monster, you start with the monster on the field. And if you have no way of getting rid of that, you can't do your Live Twins combos. So you're kinda screwed. Also, it's just very easily disrupted, which is annoying. Like, again, similar to Dragon Maids. Like, it's a thing that if your opponent, like, blocks this effect, the special summon effect from your deck, then you usually don't have a turn, and it kind of sucks. Eh. As much as I want to play Dragon Maids, I just don't think like a lot of these. I guess I could edit this somewhat. If I take out some of the less useful Dragon Maids and just put in, I don't actually own any DD Crows, but it's a SR, so it's easy enough to craft. But yeah, this is like the main. DD Crow is like the main counter to Fire King, because it is just banish a card in your opponent's graveyard. And banishing a card in your opponent's graveyard is usually a strong enough effect to like main deck it rather than playing it. There's other stuff, but usually just stopping one of their engine is good enough. It's like, maybe I take out the Bestials. DD Crow. So a couple of Bestials and no Lubellion. Generate 3 DD Crows. Pop those in. Save the deck, we check out the secret patch because we get a free pull. The birds. Get the pull from the birds pack. This gives me another DD Crow, that'd be very funny. It did not. It gave me garbage. Oh dear, can I open you? The first time you discover a secret pack, you get a free pull. At least sometimes, I think. Okay, now we've got sufficient amounts of hate in the deck. Do I want to keep going? I need to make dinner soon. I'll do one more duel. Because we're on a start space, so we get no effects for our duel. Loads of birds in this game. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. How's your father? How's your father? How's your father? You they start with Ruin, Queen of Oblivion. And then it's attacking that destroys opponent. Well, you can activate this second, make it a second attack in the row. That's not a bad card to just start with. Ruin me and send me to Oblivion, would you now? Okay, so I would like... And Lopog, because I don't actually need it. Ah, I fucked up, actually. Fine. You know, because we want to special summon Lopog. Get Paula into our bin. And then we would like hieratic seals, please. That's the turn. Sometimes your first turn is simply hieratic seals of the heavenly spheres and pass. Honestly, just very good. We don't really care much about Ruin because she is still on the field. We can... Actually, wait until combat, see what they're doing. Do this in combat because there's less stuff your opponent can do in response. Tribute the heavenly spheres. Turns Ruin to their hand, which they probably can't do anything with because they don't have the ritual card. And then hieratic gets me. Chamber, please. Chamber, get me. I get a defense position monster. Means I probably can't kill them. That's annoying. We activate changeover. Heal. Yes. Heal. What can I do in the grave? What do I have in the grave that I can activate? Not hospitality, that's for sure. A very annoying lack of stuff we can do here. And bonk their defense position monster, which is probably a card that does nothing. Wow, this person's just... Actually, yes, this is very funny what I can do here. I can negate that. That summons House Dragon Maid. You can attack. It's still the battle phase. Okay, I've got a decent amount of... I don't have my negate anymore. No, I fucked up actually. I can't actually do anything. Oh well, maybe they don't seem to be running a particularly strong deck, and I've got a bunch of negates in hand. So, yeah, that was possibly a mistake. I probably needed to keep Shio out. Whoops. I just set in cards now. I would like you to not do that. Just playing an Elemental Heroes deck. Is my turn simply going to be beating someone over the death with the House Dragon Maid because I fucked up and can't actually do anything? Because I can't. Here, if I only Dragon Maid Changer, which just locks me out of doing anything this turn. So. Alright, what do you have? A trap card that does... You have Mirror Force! Fuck! Sure. That one. Oh my god, I picked the fucking Elemental Hero Neos. I have a problem now. I fucked up. I fucked up so badly by bouncing my Shio for no good reason. We might actually be losing against this because I fucked up. I made a tragic misplay. I should not have be in this position. Like, if all they're gonna do is beat me with Neos, but I've got a decent amount of turns to not die. Yeah, they don't have anything. Well, I don't want to... Okay, there we go. I have something. Do they have any light or dark monsters in the graveyard? They do not, so I have to get rid of my own stuff, which is slightly annoying, but I can... Wow, they just have all the hater shit. Okay, fine. I will I will set my effect veiler. Just to buy me some time so I can actually play the fucking game, because apparently my opponent just... Like, this is the thing. Like, I can still probably win this, but I'm just in a really bad position because I haven't drawn anything useful. I can just draw any of my... Like, when face up, that card becomes that monster's a royal, yada 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 yada. They're just using that so they have another monster to bonk my stuff. Why are they doing... they're scared that it might be actually a threat. They don't know it's just a 0 defense monster. Can I draw a card that does something? That's all I need. I just need a card that does something. You don't do anything! You get slowly beaten down, beaten to death because I just don't draw cards that do anything, apparently. I'm not quite dead yet, though. Damn. They didn't attack with their big guy. So I've got one more turn to survive, otherwise I've just been lost to being beaten down by elemental heroes because I made one misplay. Like, if I hadn't of, Come on, just give me something that does a card that... Okay, good, that does something. I have a card that does something. I can't fusion summon, I can only do this. I can blow up their big guy. Start beating out their other stuff. And hopefully they can't do anything about it. I'm gonna set, like, they're not gonna fucking play around getting drawn locked. I'm just gonna set that card. Just in case. See, they can't do shit. But neither can I. Oh, thank God, a card that does something. A card that I can actually activate now. Do something with. Summon Chamber Dragon Maid. I would like Chamber Dragon Maid to get me Hospitality. Dragon Maid Hospitality. Special summons. Kitchen. Kitchen, Nudial. Thin. Do I fusion summon anything? You know, I don't use Dark Enter fusion. I use Changeover. Hi, Greedra. Yeah, I'm playing Dragon Maids. You put Kitchen back in the hand. And then we change over. Fusion summon Shield. Using kitchen and darkened. I probably should have just used... I kind of did this wrong anyway, but it's like, I just want to make sure my opponent can't do anything to fuck with me. We go to battle. We activate chamber. Chamber, think I quite know. Take care of all that stuff. It's probably... Ugh. In the turn. Hopefully my opponent can't do anything. See, now because we actually have Shio on the board, we can actually keep doing stuff. The mistake I made before. Where I was like, oh no, I accidentally got rid of Shio for no good reason, and now I'm fucked. I need Shio to keep my engine going. I very nearly lost to fucking regular ass elemental heroes. Fucking... Well, dragon maids become dragons. Dragons become maids. And that was... Here, go! All the dragons for Greedra! I'm not going to DD Crow. Stupid fucking game. I said I could have been, like, so much better if I hadn't, like... I freaked out, I was like, oh shit, they're doing something fancy, I need to stop that. And then I realized, hang on, now I don't have any gas whatsoever. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's an insane card to start in your opening field. What? Excuse me? You just get a... If this sticks on the board, you just have a banish. Insane! Ludicrous! We gotta play this, we gotta play. See what happens when we play the fucking... free dragon catapult cannon. Let's see, can we actually win with this absurd advantage? I will go second with this card on the field. Doesn't actually do anything going first. Just like Richard Garfield intended. They have the Inexperienced Spy. I don't remember that being a particularly useful card at all. Selection C, one card in your opponent's hand. Wow, what a useful card. And they see I have an Ash Blossom. That's an incredible play, just like, well, let's see what you've got in hand. Oh, you have an Ash Blossom. And you've got a giant monster on the field. No thank you. Fair. Like, I'm sad I didn't get to use my dragon. My fucking absurd card, but also fair. I'd just be like, this is not worth playing out. Wow! That is terrible! What a terrible card! Will I even play this? Probably not. Probably no reason to play it unless I'm to stop this. Look, I didn't do any of the bullying. It was entirely the game. I didn't choose to have that card on the field. It was forced upon me against my will. Let's see, one more game then, because that one was so quick. One more game and then I'll probably call it a night. Really should probably take. I originally intentionally did, just unintentionally had the cursor still captured because I forgot to play it, but now I think I might as well keep it. Okay, so we've got strong cards. We just don't have. We can't stop our opponent from doing anything. It's Endymion. Magic spell counter nonsense. I don't know if I can actually do anything about this. Alright, so you special summon both this card from your Fountain Zone and monster, place a spell counter on and place spell counters on each of the space one spell. You have to remove spells with summon one mystical beat monster from your deck. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster, you can remove to negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. You know what? I'm not going to be like, I know I'm not, it's just not worth the time though. Like, it's not even worth, like, playing for points there. I am going to lose that match. Like, I can't, they already have enough negates to stop my entire turn. And I've seen that deck before. I know what it does. I know I have no... Like, without any hand traps to disrupt their flow, I literally cannot win that game. Oh boy, life point halved. You don't have the greatest start. But we can special summon Laundry Dragon Maid in defense position. And that was incredibly useless. But we can get... Well, actually, no, it was incredibly useless because we can do our Darkness Metal Dragon play here. This kind of play mostly just stops me from banishing my own Dragon Maid monsters and keeping them in the bin. Like, you don't need this step. You can summon Darkness Metal Dragon with any... Right, I would like special summon Parlor Dragon Maid, please. Then, right, I would like changeover. Then what we do is we activate Dragon Maid changeover, bouncing Parlor back to the hand. Activate Dragon Maid changeover. Summon Shio, Parlor, and Slowpoke. Actually, no, I probably should have used Darkness Metal. I summoned in defense mode by accident, but still, that'd be very strange if do I want to special to? I can just get. I might as well, since I've got the I've got these DD crows that aren't doing anything in my bin. Then I'm going to play Terminal World just to annoy my opponent. Like, I'm tempted to use Darkness Metal and Bestial to get Hieratic, but I don't think that does much here. I'd rather just leave the bodies on the board. I would like to activate the effect of Dragon Mage Shio. In defense position for no good reason. I would like to... Summon Parlor Dragon Maid. Activate Parlor Dragon Maid. To send tidying to the graveyard. Arguably should not have played Terminal World, but I did. No one gets a second main phase. It might, like, eat a destruction effect if my opponent actually wants to have a second main phase. Okay. Sure, you can have that. You can have Vanquish Soul Pantera. They're gonna blow up Terminal World. That's very funny. Sure. The deck archetype I've never fucking seen. Destroy all of the monsters in this card's column. Sure. Well, then I have to negate that, because otherwise I just lose Shio, so... This also blows up that guy. Yeah. I was just thinking, if I do hospitality, what do I want to bring out? I'm hoping they blow up my own Parlor Dragon Maid. Rock of the Vanquisher. You control your opponent's getting target with control of the highest attack. That was aggro performance. You can do all of these things. The big hope is that I guess it depends what they do on their turn, because I just need a Dragon Maid that can bounce itself back to the hand for the battle phase. So I'm going to activate... Last step I'm activating this tidying is... end of main phase. Because I need to do it before the battle phase, so that the Dragon Maid effect activates, and I get to activate House Dragon Maid's destroy monster effect. I don't know what the fuck Vanquish Soul is doing. Eh. Come on. You can talk well. Is a special if you. Yes, special summon. Heavy burger. Heavy burger. Oh. That's annoying. They're going to steal my House Dragon Maid. Okay, is tidying actually going to deal something about that? I can't actually stop that. I can't actually stop them taking my House Dragon Maid. So that's annoying. Yeah, they get to hit me for... Ugh, that's actually quite dangerous. Because I have... Yeah. Having burn effect... When you start with half life is really quite nasty. Yeah, they don't get to do House Dragon Maids. Fine. At least their stuff isn't dragons. No, they get to use it for that. That's actually pretty fine. Because now I can pull back House Dragon Maid via Housemaid Tidying. And once this one is activated, the flanking target one of the pains of the tank just does not negate its effects. Sure. Oh, they're going straight to end phase. Okay. In that case, I don't want to use tidying this time. Interesting. Well, no, I can just pull it back, pull House Dragon Maid back with Red Eyes Darkness Metal Drug. Okay, what's your response to Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon's effect? Yeah. Let's just summon one Vanquish Soul monster from your hand. Go. Oh, I can't... Oh, I guess I can't... Why can't I special summon Dragon monster from your hand? Okay. Oh, why can't I pick a... House Dragon Maid? That's maybe just a Yeah. Okay, so they get to use Pit Knight early now. That was their entire plan. Question is, what they Pit Knight earlying on? They can negate the to... Okay. Low ball, that's fine. Because what I will do then is activate changeover, bounce the negated low part. Doesn't actually. I should have bounced the Pile of Dragon Maid actually. Okay, what do they? Do they have a negate for that? Destroy all the monsters in this card's column. Sure. Destroy my Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. Go for it. And then what I will do is I will change over Summoning Duel. Using the Durasworm because that means that I get to destroy a special summon monster my opponent controls, which I would like to blow up. Wait, shit. It can't be destroyed. Sent to the graveyard's fine. Different effect. Okay. What Dragon Maids do I have in my graveyard again? I have Laundries. Let's get a bunch of Dragon Maids out on the field and kill my opponent. Hopefully. I don't know what the trap card is they're waiting to activate. So we special summon Laundry. Send its equivalent dragon to the field. We activate a Laundry effect to get some cards into the bin. Veal up to each Dark Ones and apply the following sequence and inflict 400 damage on special summon Vanquish Soul. I think I will negate that, because that is a lot of effects that I don't want to happen. And also, I do actually want House on the field rather than, Geo. What can they still do? And special summon this card from hand. That's fine. Activate Dragon Maid Tidying. Oh, I don't have Ernest because I don't have Nurse on the field. I fucked up slightly. Remember, I don't have a second mating phase because of Terminal World. Can I do anything useful? No. So, start the battle phase. Going to do starting the battle phase. Change the battle position of one monster on the field. Sure. You change the battlefield position of House Dragon Maid to whatever. Sure, go for it. Continue my own phase. Yeah, go to the battle phase. So many fucking. They have so many fucking effects. Activate Laundry. Yo. Do that. Pop this. Wait. Oh, I don't have enough damage to kill now. Ah! Oh no, I do have enough damage to kill because I can activate this as many times as I like. God! House Dragon Maid, baby! I didn't realize that wasn't limited. That wasn't a limited ability. I'm so used to so many abilities in this game are limited to once per turn. And House Dragon Maid does, as long as you just like, nope, as long as you keep bouncing dragons, you keep getting to blow stuff up. Dragon Maids, baby! Both players will have one more cards. I don't care. I've had enough for today. Oh god, Daily's rolled over. I don't care. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get some food. And I don't have shit I want to spend my points on, so just check how many days are left on the duel pass. Oh no, I don't need to bother playing. But yes, okay, so no. Cards away. Go back here. Close the game. But right. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for coming. I did play some Yu-Gi-Oh! That was not the right thing. Why am I going? Right. Who's on that? Who do I want to watch? Then it's not the children's card game anymore. It's too crazy now. Actually, I probably still have loads of kids who probably play children's card games. Anyway, I'll. Obvious choices. But yeah, so next stream will be tomorrow, where I'll be going real fast in real Noom fast cars. The design of these cards is too inconsistent for me, 8-year-old. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. Anyway, go raid Lily. Playing more Fantasio. It's hard to like pick on specific people to raid sometimes. But yeah, so I'll see you all. See you all tomorrow for Red Out 2. That's what I was doing. I just realized I think my microphone was live during the break earlier. I'm going to need to check to make sure I didn't hear anything. Hopefully not. But yeah, bye.